Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? I just believe that you guys are doing correct. Yeah, so we all have seen what our boys did for us today in Zambia. For the past 2 days, they have not been in the country. At least they went to honor the fixtures in the ongoing qualifiers of Africa Cup of Nations. So, but before I talk on today's game, I just want to at least draw your mind or your attention a little bit closer to our group. Yeah, in our group, we are honestly uh, four. We are four per group. And that in this group, our opponents are Ivory Coast, Chad, Zambia. Yeah, these three countries happen to be our opponents in this preliminary stage. So we have played our first game, which was against Chad. We drew, I think, in all two goals. We drew 2-2, yeah. And that today, the 10th September 2024, we again went for our second fixture, at least to be honored, in which we did. So our boys honestly played today against Zambia, and that the end result was not that pleasing for Sierra Leoneans. Yeah, if you are somebody who is being pleased by the result today we got from our boys, it is either you are unpatriotic or you do not sympathize with Sierra Leoneans or you do not hold Sierra Leone at heart. Yeah, because we are honestly seeing how much the government is spending in the soccer sector in order at least just to see the football or the sport, a particular sport, is being honestly developed in the country. But with all said and done, our boys were there, they played, but we do not actually know what went wrong, that we could not bring a better result at home. We actually do not know whether the fault was from the coach or the players. But before I decided at least to bring you this video, I ran a frantic research or survey on Facebook. I popped out a question on Facebook asking my followers. And now we've been defeated by 3 goals to 2. Where do we honestly go wrong? Who was honestly to be blamed? Is it the coach or the players? Is it that the coach is not that able at least to coach the team or the players in order at least to bring us a good result, or the players are not that ready mentally and heartily at least to play some international matches and bring us good results, because for the past games all we have been receiving is either we are into draw game or we are being beaten. Yeah, so now we have played 2 games apart from the 3 games in which we are to play each. So our next game I think will be Ivory Coast. If I am honestly working well with the fixtures, our next game will be Ivory Coast, and we all know what Ivory Coast is. Yeah, we all know who Ivory Coast is, and we all know what they can do. But never mind, we've played them in the Nations Cup, the one we just ended. We played them, and that we knew what we did with them. And I believe that they still hold us to heart because of the last humiliation in which we rendered upon them. Yeah. So our next game with Ivory Coast is not a game that is going to be easy to play. It is a kind of game which is going to be tensed. So we will not honestly stand at least to degrade our players, and that will even be a luxury that no Sierra Leonean will love to enjoy by degrading our players. Yeah. and that in some of these games where you happen to get two players, in the end you must have a loser and you must have a winner. So congratulations to you guys for today's game. You honestly uh, you actually surprised many Sierra Leoneans, even though there are some players who at least to prove themselves well on the pitch, and the likes of Usman Kake. But he is somebody who has been doing tremendously well in our previous games. So if it happens today to him, we do not at least need to boo at him. We should also at least call them up in order at least to ginger them, so that in our next fixtures they will honestly bring to us what Sierra Leoneans uh, are all been looking for. Yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you were fortunate at least to watch the Sierra Leone versus Zambia game, which is our preliminary stage, qualifier stage of the Cup of African Nations players' performance in today's game. Never mind, we didn't bring a good result at home, because a 3-2 result is not good at all for Sierra Leone. So you can have your say or your mind. You can say your mind in the comment box. Yeah.